Welcome back to the channel, Jcfigz here, and today we're going to review the WWE S.H.Figuarts, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Triple H action figures. So unfortunately, the S.H.Figuarts WWE line has been discontinued, but before that line ended, they did manage to release Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, also Kane, and The Undertaker. So in this video, we're going to go ahead and review these three guys, and I'll also be making a review of The Undertaker and Kane in a later video. So in this video, we'll go over the box art, take a look at each figure in detail, go over the accessories each figure comes with, do some comparisons with other WWE lines such as Mattel and Storm Collectibles, test out the articulation, and of course take some action shots. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more wrestling content, replica belt reviews, video games, and more. Let's go ahead and kick things off with Triple H here. Triple H comes with a very nice box. All these boxes are actually really nice and very detailed. Triple H's box is green and black. On the front of the box, you can see a little window there. You got Triple H right in the window. It says the King of Kings in white, and it has Triple H's symbol above that. There's a picture of the figure on the right. It says S.H.Figuarts WWE Superstar Series. Got the WWE logo at the top and the Bandai logo at the bottom. Turn it on over to the side. Triple H Superstar Series, another nice picture of the figure there. On the very back, it says the game at the top. You got some very nice action shots there. Hunter doing the pedigree, the King of Kings. It says S.H.Figuarts, simple style and heroic action, and then a whole bunch of wording that I don't know how to read. On the other side of the box, it says Triple H and another action shot of the figure. Overall, very cool box. Moving on to Stone Cold Steve Austin, he comes in a blue and black box. It says, "'Cause Stone Cold said so," and then there's a skull underneath that. Nice picture of the figure there. Superstar Series, Stone Cold Steve Austin, same logos as on Triple H's box. On the side, it says Stone Cold Steve Austin again, another action shot there. On the back, it says Austin 316 Stunner, Texas Rattlesnake, and he's chugging some beers and giving The Rock a Stone Cold Stunner. On the other side of the box, it's got Stone Cold with both of his arms up. Give me a hell yeah, you know what he does. Next up, we have Dwayne The Rock Johnson, or just The Rock, S.H.Figuarts, The Rock Superstar Series. If you smell what The Rock is cooking, got the Brahma Bowl right above that phrase. Nice picture of The Rock's figure there. On the side, another picture of The Rock's figure, The Rock Superstar Series. On the back, it says, "Bring it, Rock Bottom, the People's Champion." You got Dwayne delivering the Rock Bottom to Stone Cold Steve Austin, and of course he's screaming into the microphone. On the other side of the box, he's got his arm raised up, looking like the People's Champ. Overall, all these boxes are great. And just to show you guys a box comparison here, I have Mattel's WWE Ultimate Warrior. As you can see, the box is much larger, and of course the figure is as well, but we'll go ahead and get into comparisons later on in the video. Right now, we'll go ahead and open these figures up and take a closer look at each one. Alright, so we have them all out of the box here, and each one of these figures comes with an instruction manual, which is new for most of us Mattel WWE collectors. It's pretty interesting. It shows how to change the faces or the head sculpts out of each one, the hands, and how to place the accessories in the hands. So that's pretty neat by S.H.Figuarts. Each figure actually also comes with a backdrop specific to each wrestler, so this Triple H one has, of course, the Triple H symbol. The accessories Triple H comes with is 2 extra head sculpts or face scans to interchange between the original one that he comes with. It's just the face comes off and you put a new face on. Mission Impossible style. He also comes with 2 extra pairs of hands, a sledgehammer, and a water bottle. So Triple H will go ahead and give a quick overview. His hair looks really good. You can see all the strands in his hair. He's got his little goatee going on, and you can actually see the stubble on his cheeks. Very nice detail there. You can see the wrinkles in his face and his eyebrows. I will say one thing, where the forehead and the hair meet, it kind of looks flat. I don't know, it just looks a little off to me. His skin tone looks really good. His nose is nice and big, just like the real life Triple H. The details in his body is pretty good. Not the best detailing on the body in terms of muscle definition. Not quite as good as Mattel, and definitely not as good as Storm Collectibles, but it's still there. You can see the abs, you can see the outline of his pecs. He has painted on black elbow pads. The good thing about having the elbow pads painted on rather than an extra piece of material is it doesn't hinder the movement of the elbows, but we'll get into articulation in a little bit. He also has white wrist wraps on both wrists, and on his right hand he has a wrist wrap strap on that hand as well. Of course, that's painted on also. He has black trunks. On the center front of his trunks, we have the Triple H symbol there. For the King of Kings, he has black knee pads that are also painted on, and black boots with black laces. Excellent job on the face scans, and they look very realistic. On one of his alternate faces, we have Triple H smiling and kind of glaring to the side. That looks really good as well. You can see all the wrinkles in his face on that one also. And then on his third face scan, we have Triple H with his mouth wide open like he's screaming. His eyebrows look angry, and you can see the detailing and the wrinkles on his nose for where his eyebrows are going down. And the wrinkling on his face is very different than the wrinkling on the other two face scans, given the expression that he's making. So overall, a lot of detail went into the face scans, and that is probably why they didn't put much detail into the bodies. Again, he also comes with 2 pairs of extra hands, water bottle, and a sledgehammer. So quite a bit of accessories. I don't remember exactly how much each one of these figures were when they initially launched. I think they were like $20, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. Moving on to Stone Cold Steve Austin, he comes with 3 extra heads, 2 pairs of extra hands, and 2 beer cans that are crushed. And they actually have an effect that it looks like beer is actually coming out of the cans. It looks really good. Stone Cold Steve Austin says Austin 316 on the front. Got the skull deco there. On the back it says 100% whoop ass. 316 in the center forehead of the skull on the back of the vest. No elbow pads on Steve. We have black wrist tape on each wrist of Stone Cold. Of course, that's painted on. Black trunks with no logos. Black knee pads, which are also painted on. And something really cool here, he has knee braces on both legs. However, the knee braces do not hinder the articulation at all. Bandai somehow incorporated the knee braces into the articulated double jointed knees. Very impressive by S.H.Figuarts. Then he has the black boots with black laces. And the difference between Stone Cold, The Rock, and Triple H is Stone Cold and The Rock actually come with different heads. Triple H only comes with different faces to go into the hair. I guess because he has longer hair. So Stone Cold's head, he has a serious head scan. Then he has a screaming head scan, or a beer drinking head scan if you will. He also has another serious head scan, except this one he's just looking off to the side. I don't know what it is with S.H.Figuarts, but they like to glare to the side for some reason. I don't know what they're looking at over there. Then his final head sculpt is just a head sculpt of Stone Cold Steve Austin smiling or smirking, which kind of looks a little creepy. We didn't see Steve smile a whole lot in his WWE days, but hey, it's an extra head sculpt. I'm not going to complain. Finally, we have The Rock, and he comes with 3 extra heads, 4 pairs of extra hands, and a microphone. Now he comes with the least amount of accessories, being as all he has is a microphone. But he makes up for it with all the extra hands. And he comes with 4 extra head sculpts, so that's pretty cool. Rock's hair looks really good in all 4 head sculpts. He has hair. Black elbow pads, which are painted on. Black trunks, which have The Rock on the front in silver, and the Brahma Bull in silver on the back. Black knee pads, which are also painted on, and black boots with black laces. His head sculpts include the People's Eyebrow. One of his head sculpts, he comes with a pair of non-removable sunglasses with a straight face. Now these sunglasses are all black. Would have been nice to see the black and gold sunglasses that he was most well known for wearing, but still not too bad. He also comes with a screaming head sculpt. And let's see, does he come with a side glare head sculpt as well? No, actually he does not. It's another serious head sculpt with his mouth partially open, and it looks very good, extremely realistic. And the microphone he comes with is just a plain black microphone, no logos on it or anything special, not very detailed. So The Rock is probably the most underwhelming, but the details on the head sculpts are still really good. I forgot to mention he also comes with his Brahma Bull tattoo on his right arm. Lots of ways to play with these figures, and they're definitely good for figure photography. All the different head scans and facial expressions is very nice to see, especially with how realistic the facial expressions are. Okay, so we're going to do the articulation test with The Rock. Now all 3 of these figures have the same articulation. We'll start off with the head here, and the head can spin all the way around Exorcist style. The neck can also move around a little bit, left to right. The head can twist and turn all different types of ways. As you can see there, very nice neck articulation. He can look up and down and side to side all over the place. The shoulders can spin all the way around like so. They also have the butterfly shoulder joints right there, so the arms can go in and outwards. We have double jointed pinless elbows. That's really nice to see, especially on such a cheap figure. The ab articulation is similar to that of the Mattel WWE Ultimate Edition figures. The waist can twist and turn all the way around. However, if you twist it too much, it will pop off. No problem at all. You can just piece the Rock figure back together, any of these figures really, and just simply give it a nice little push and it will pop right back in. The legs can move forward and backwards, and they also have the dropped hip joints. So the hip joints can actually drop down, allowing more posability for the legs. So that's really nice to see. The knees are also double jointed and pinless. One nice thing about having the knee pads and elbow pads painted on is that obviously the pads do not hinder the articulation. The feet can move down and back up, and there's also a toe cut. However, one thing that is missing is the shin cut. The shins or the boots cannot twist and turn at all. Overall, these S.H.Figuarts Bandai figures are very posable, especially for the price. You should be able to do just about anything you would want your wrestling figure to do. One other thing I would like to mention is the Stone Cold Steve Austin knee braces. The way that Bandai engineered these knee braces, they do not hinder the articulation at all. Let me know what you guys think about the articulation on these figures in the comments below. Here we have a comparison of a few different Rock figures. On the very right, we have Mattel's WWE Elite Rock. On the very left, we have a Jcfigz bone crunching action Rock. Then of course in the middle is Bandai's Rock. You can really see some differences here right off the bat. One major difference is the skin tone. The S.H.Figuarts skin tone of the Rock is very light, even compared to the Jcfigz BCA Rock. Another major difference is how small the frame of the S.H.Figuarts Rock is. However, if you're a fan of the Bandai S.H.Figuarts toys, then you already know that they run smaller than most other figures. The best things about the S.H.Figuarts toys is the face scans look incredibly realistic and the articulation is amazing. Here we have a few different Stone Cold Steve Austins. On the very right we have Mattel's WWE Ultimate Edition Stone Cold Steve Austin. On the very left we have the Jcfigz Bone Crunching Action Stone Cold. Again, right away we notice the difference in skin tone. The S.H.Figuarts Stone Cold is actually more of a whitish pinkish, and then the WWE Mattel Steve Austin is more tan. Then the Bone Crunching Action Jcfigz Stone Cold is more like white without any of the pinkish tint. Again, you can notice the size difference here. Other than that, the vests have slight differences also. It would have been cool to see the Smoking Skull Championship made by Bandai. Overall, you can never go wrong with a Stone Cold Steve Austin figure. All three of these are awesome in their own way. Here we have a few different Triple H figs. On the very right, we have the Amazon exclusive Mattel Ultimate Edition Triple H. On the very left, we have the Jcfigz BCA. One similarity here that you might notice is the eyebrows. They're all giving similar expressions, which I think is pretty funny. That classic angry Triple H face, and man, that knocker on each one of these figs is huge. As we all know, Triple H's booger shooter is massive, but he's still one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Obviously, you can see the same differences here as you did with the other S.H.Figuarts toys in terms of size, and I'm sure that was a major factor in this line discontinuing. Here's a size comparison between the Bandai S.H.Figuarts Triple H and the Jazwares Limited Edition UFC Fighters and the Jazwares Series 1 UFC Fighters 6-inch scale. Now, Triple H is almost in scale with the limited edition Jazwares UFC figs. However, I'm sure he is just a tiny bit taller than Conor McGregor in real life, so them being the exact same height and figure form isn't quite realistic. However, at least you can kind of pose them together without it looking too bad. Another unfortunate thing is the Jazwares UFC figures have been discontinued as well. Lastly, we have Jazwares AEW Sammy Guevara on the right and Storm Collectibles Hollywood Hulk Hogan on the left. Again, obvious differences in terms of size, and of course the Storm Collectibles is much more bulky and highly detailed. Now, Storm Collectibles is pretty much S.H.Figuarts on steroids. They're incredibly high quality, the detail and articulation is insane. Definitely my favorite toys to collect is Storm Collectibles. Now if you shop at figurestoycompany.com or entertainmentearth.com, make sure you use discount code Jcfigz to save 10% at checkout. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing a lot more toy reviews, replica belt reviews, video games, toy hunts, video game hunts, and a lot more. Until next time, peace!